Alright, welcome to another painting tutorial. In this one, we're going to look at the Forgeworld Ork Mek Boss Buzzgob. So this guy comes with these two grotz guys here with some really cool scenery bits and just kind of neat focal points for your army. I'm probably going to use them as objective markers, so I think they're really neat little options for that. And this guy here, he's probably going to end up being used as a custom force field for most of the time. But yeah, really cool model. It's been a long time since I've done any orcs, so at least any 40k orcs. So here we go. So the basic flesh colors are the same. I haven't used the warpstone ones. These are kind of more muted green tones, so more of the standard orc. I like the really bright ones as well. So I might switch back to that for some other stuff. A lot of silver on here, using my basic silver colors, as well as a bit of Agrax Earthshade. Probably in the middle here. A little bit of leather, a little bit of red details, a little bit of blue details, a couple bronze bits, and some of these bony colors for the strapping and his teeth. Okay, so orc flesh, your basic standard way of doing it: base coat, wash, and then 2 highlights. I usually do the base coat again in here before I do the highlights, just to help blend things a bit. Bronze, the other bit in there is adding in some of the teal sort of colors, so the stegodon green or whatever, water it down, and so you get that Vargas sort of color there. Leather bits, so his boots and a couple straps, just doing some basic leather colors there. Tubes and lenses, so got these guys and a couple tubes here and there, so a little bit of blue. Straps, I did them all like that color, the nice brighter color, just to help them stand out a bit. And the teeth, did the same idea, except I did the wash at the end just to make them look a little bit browner and more tarnished. So red bits, kind of like his pants, and there's some stuff on his backpack thing there, those arms. And the metal bits, like I mentioned, a bit of Agrax Earthshade in there. Middle step, as well as some rust colors, whatever you've got. I like to use the Reaper Rust Brown, but whatever you have access to. Okay, so to start out, I spray painted everything black after assembling it. Just made sure that I got in all the underside of areas, and yeah, nice even base coat there on all of the different models. And then I went on with the silver base coat, so that's just your lead belcher, watered it down a little bit and painted it on everything. It's pretty messy at this point, so I got it obviously on lots of other stuff, and that's why I like to do it first. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it some washes, so I'm going to use the Newland oil and the Agrax Earthshade, and then I'm also base coating all the flesh and some of the red bits, and yeah, getting the silvers all toned down quite a bit. There you see some of the reds, and you can tell that there's the washes on the silver. Okay, washing the greens. So the grotz, I like to do them a little bit of a brighter green, so I'm using sort of the Nurgling colors for them. I use the same base coat and wash, but I'll use the different highlights as I go through those. So here you can see I've got the base coats on those Ushabti bone colors, and I'm starting to blend in the base color again after doing the shade wash. And I've got the shade on there. Starting to do the base colors back on the flesh here, and I've got the shades on this big parchment thing there. Okay, so you can start seeing the highlights coming up on the flesh here, just trying to work those towards the edges and any raised bits. And got the blues in there now. You can see the highlights coming on the grot here, the various areas, and yeah, just working towards the highlights there. And final highlights on the orc flesh, just on the raised bits. I don't really go any higher on the highlights with the orcs. Some people like to mix in one of the bone colors with the green, but I tend not to do that. Okay, and yeah, the final highlights on the grot there. You can see it's just a bit more of a muted green, bit more of a camo color. There's the rust brown going on there, so I'm just kind of blotching it here and there, and doing it all over any of the bits. There you go. And the idea is just to make it look spotty and rusty. Now I've got that Stegodon green in there, so I water it right down and I kind of paint it on everywhere, but just make sure that it pools in the around the crevices, and that just makes it look like some more of the oxidization is happening there because it's not getting worn off as much. And you can see the highlights I'm doing on the silver, so just bringing the brighter silver colors along the edges, making sure I pick up everything so it kind of highlights the outsides of things and makes them look like they're a bit worn a bit. Okay, and so highlighting up these here, obviously didn't blend it tons, but just trying to make sure that the edges are, any sharp edges are really bright, and any other bits kind of fade in and out a little bit more. And doing similar highlights on these here, and I'm going to do the teeth after. I should have done them now, but I kind of missed that. The other thing was the lenses on the blue bits, and highlighting up some of the bronze areas there. You'll see that in some of the close-ups. And I did some freehand on this sort of plans. Made it kind of a sketched out of the Mek Stompa dread, or sorry, Mek Stompa. And you know, the claw arm, put a little kind of space marine there. Probably would have liked to spend more time on it, but at this point I just wanted to get these guys done, and didn't have any great ideas for what this really should look like apart from a sketch. So yeah, this is one of the first orcs I've done in a long time. Really cool model. Probably end up using it mostly as a custom force field, big mech or something like that, but neat model, cool to have in my collection, and great to see Forgeworld doing these specialty guys. And these models here are really cool for, I'm probably going to use them for objectives, but you could use them for grot riggers or sorry, ammo runts or something like that. Depends on what you feel like doing. There you can see some of the bronze, how that ended up looking at the very end. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to check out some of my other stuff. I got some really cool orc conversion stuff in my archives. Just go to my channel and search those out. And if you have any other suggestions, feel free to leave a comment here or check out my blog, and that's in the description below as well. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to come back, check for more. I'm doing lots of ultramarine stuff right now. I'm going to be doing a whole army up and trying to get that tabletop ready. Hope you enjoyed this. See you next time.